Hi there. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Should I start over again? No, let's run with that.
That's a good start.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to our podcast this week. I'd like to welcome Barry and Linda Coutts, who anybody who's been in town for any length of time will associate with Nelles Manor, their former home. Well, I guess it is still sort of home.
You still live
yes,
there.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I wanted to have them in today to talk about what's going to be going on at the manor this summer, with moving to stage 3 on Friday. Shortly following that will be the reopening of the manor, and it's been in quite a holding pattern for a while.
Sure has.
So, we can cover some of that ground, but maybe if you could just let everybody know what the planned opening date is and, sort of how things will go, initially for the summer reboot.
The rest of the summer.
Yeah.
Well, July 31 is our opening day, which is a Saturday of the long weekend. But we will be open a Saturday, and our regular hours from till Labor Day weekend, which is when we usually close, are Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 10 till 4:30, Sunday, 1 till 4:30. So that will apply that weekend, except on the holiday Monday. I expect we will also be open 1 till 4:30. A lot of places are not open, but we felt it was a good opportunity to take advantage of having people come to see it when they're on vacation for a day or whatever. We're really pleased. We've been trying to plan activities which could be adjusted depending on what happens
Sure.
in our present situation. So the first event we have planned is a music concert on Sunday, August the 8th. And it is with a musical quintet who have offered to come and play outside. It will be bring your own seat, a blanket or a chair or whatever you wish. There will be no cost. We will pass the plate, I think. Donations are always welcome. The group is very good. We've heard them, and they're playing the previous weekend on another venue. So this gives them an opportunity to come and play at the manor, and as many people can come that want to sit on the lawn. I think we can be, I'm sure we will be allowed more than 100. If we get 100 people, we'll be doing well. But we will be watching that. If we have to, we will mark circles for people. If
Understood.
we have a reversal, or like everybody else, you adjust when the time comes, we will. And then we will close on Labor Day weekend. We are planning to have a spirit walk, which is a little different this fall. We have previously done Halloween event. This year it will be a little different, put on in a slightly different way, with smaller groups and groups going through the manor in somewhat the same way, but it will have spirit and some stories regarding the manor. And that they will be Halloween weekend, the weekend before. Halloween is the 30th, I think, the Saturday. So we will be the 29th and 30th and the weekend before as well. And there will be more information. People should certainly check our website for updated information. And we're going to have a Christmas open house on the, well, we're not sure which date, but we are going to have a Christmas open house, or a Christmas, so that people, a Christmas program where we will have music and refreshments, and people can just enjoy the ambiance of an historic home at Christmas time. So they're the things that we've got that we're moving along on.
Good. With the concert, what was the time?
1:30 on Sunday, August the 8th. It takes about an hour and a half. There is no break.
Okay.
They prefer to play the concert straight through.
Yeah.
And she, the leader, has given us what they will be playing, and I don't have that information with me. But suffice to say, we've heard them play, and they're excellent. So
What kind of quintet are they? Like, is it?
a wind. Well, no, not a wind.
Basically,
Basically
classical music.
Yeah, classical. It will
Yeah.
be classical. That's very true.
And they are really good.
Yeah, a bassoon and a violin and a cello, French horn. So they,
Are they local at all? Or?
they're from, I believe, from Stony Creek, actually.
Okay.
Is it?
It's nice that they would come and offer to play for free.
We
worked on.
Good for you.
One of the fellows actually had 25 years or so in the military, mainly in music, traveling with our army around the world, playing music in large groups. And with what's happened the last year, they downsized to 5 so they could play in various places with 5. And they like it so much.
Very good.
They're kind of maybe sticking with that idea. And they're going to be probably practicing at the Manor for the next year in the drawing room over wintertime.
So we've
traded off here.
Little trade.
Yeah, a little bit
Nothing
of
wrong with that.
fundraising concert.
Makes the world go round.
Yes, it does.
That's
it does.
So maybe I know in the past we've done stories on the volunteer base and what, whether it's people to help with tours or, any special events or anything like that. Maybe if someone is checking this out, you could just give a little background on some of the needs where volunteers are and what some of the requirements are, what you need them to do.
We always love to have, we've had, that's one of the things I was sorry about COVID, because we had such a good group of volunteers, but we're lucky because they've kept in touch with each other, which has been a really nice, aspect of the volunteer work at the Manor. So we had some new volunteers for gardening this year because we need some help
Big
with the
grounds.
gardens.
Yep.
Yes, it is. And we've had some new people who are interested in being docents who will then get volunteer hours, and there will be instruction for them before we begin. That's we sort of targeted our date as the Saturday of the long weekend. I know that stage 3 is coming sooner, but we also need to get our ducks in a row to get things ready so that we're all ready for that. So that's why we're still leaving it as the 28th of July, 30th, sorry. Yeah, 30th of July to open.
Yep.
So, volunteer for that. We will be having the teas again, so we need people that are handy in the kitchen or want to help wait on tables. That will probably not be this year. This fall, we just felt that we should plan to do well what we're starting with, and then as we get in the groove again, we'll be able to move along with a bit more momentum. But we're always there. We'd love someone to help with costuming, with knowing period clothing, and helping to adjust them or even sew some and so on. Mm-hmm. We love people if they want to come and do research. We have hired a part-time manager, and she has been wonderful. It allows Barry and I to step back a little bit, which is
good.
Odd.
Yeah. Well,
it's good though.
We ain't as young as we used to be, Mike.
I hear you, sister.
Yeah. So Kate has been
a blessing.
Yeah. She's taken right over, and she'll be at your DIA meeting on Friday, I think, and so she's actually starting to carry the ball more, and she's been in touch. She's done a lot already in terms of other activities and so on. So we're pleased, and it does gives us a little less responsibility, which we're kind of ready for at this point.
I hear you. Mm-hmm. So if someone wanted to get involved or get more information, how would they do that?
The phone number is 289-235-7755. And there's an answering machine there. Our website, nellesmanor.ca, info@nellesmanor.ca. They can certainly leave a message on email as well. Once we're open, they can come by and talk with
Kate. Drop in and see what it's about.
Or talk with it that are there, and see if they have any interest in.
And there's no prerequisite, if someone had 2 hours or 4 hours or whatever the case is.
No. Some things like that are better. Like we have gardeners that are coming in now, and they come in their own time, and they will come in 2 hours today, and then a week later for a couple hours. Some like to work on their own. Others like to work as a group, and so we are happy to have them. So whichever way they want to do it, we try to work with them that way.
So over the last year and a half, when was the last time the Manor was open? Was it open at Christmas?
We had not last year, the year before we had a Christmas by candlelight.
Yeah.
We haven't had any activities at the Manor to speak of much
After March.
at all during COVID. So we haven't. Occasionally, if there was a little lull in there where conditions were a little bit better, and we could have a group or two. That's small.
Yeah.
But then that was just a very short time. So we really haven't had any activities.
No, I off the top of my head, I can't remember any, covering any of the teas or
No,
the
we
events.
No, there were
or-
no teas or anything like that, but we did have a group of about 20 people come through in smaller
Yeah.
groups, whatever, when that little window was.
Last
Yeah.
summer, yes, we were open a little bit in the summer, like with just the doors were open and people could come in for tours, and there'd be one or two people. And of course, you're limiting the people go through. We had all the protocols, and so that worked out just fine. But we haven't had events, and we're also a little reluctant to plan big events. Like maybe we thought about having another tea. We were talking about it with our events committee and so on, but people have to sit close together, if you have to make it worth your while, and
Yep.
and some of the other activities you planned before. We've done the ghost tours, and we've had people have cider and cookies in the original kitchen. We're not trying to plan anything that is together yet.
Yeah.
Just to
Anything
be
you
on the
do
cautious
pretty
side.
well would have to be outdoors still,
Yes, yes.
right? So,
So we're being cautious.
yep, good. Is there anything else that you wanted to mention or touch base that we haven't covered?
Well,
I mainly just wanted to have, because you're only going to catch part of the summer, that was why I wanted to have you in right away.
Yeah, we are. One of the things we're excited about, we've had a couple of not one donation from some local people who may remember Harold and Jean Jarvis, and they had many collections. One of which was some Canadian, in fact, local artwork, and their estate has donated to us some paintings which we were able to. They're new, so that was over the winter, so nobody has seen these hanging except those involved, and they're wonderful local paintings. We're thrilled to have them. They're very relevant to the house, and then on top of that, we bought 2 paintings of the Nelles family, which actually used to be in Grimsby. There was a local Nelles resident who had them here until the 1990s, and they were sold at her demise, I guess, at auction. And a friend told us we purchased them from Ottawa, actually, and it's of Robert Nelles's nephew, his brother William's son and wife. And they're quite large portraits, and we have those hanging. We're thrilled to have them. They're by Delos Klein Bell, who is a local artist, and the art gallery has another couple of portraits by that same artist of another brother and his wife. So we're thrilled to have those. They're the only substantial thing we have in terms of pictures or paintings or anything of the Nelles family. So we're thrilled to have them.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice indeed. We're pleased.
Great. So the first day again is
The 30th of July, which is the Saturday of the long weekend.
and was it 11 to 4?
No, it's 10 till 4:30.
On Saturday.
Yeah, yes.
Yes,
on
yes.
Saturday.
Sunday,
Sunday's
1
1 till
o'clock.
4:30, and Monday, the holiday, will be 1 till 4:30 as well.
Excellent.
Yes.
Oh, I'm
And then
sure.
it'll be open again the Wednesday on a regular basis, Wednesday to Sunday after that. And they can always check on the website too if they are wondering when we're open.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Kate Pyatt, our new resident, she's going to be around a lot, and she's been contacting a lot of people around town, and she will be in many ways the Manor spokesperson, and she's doing a great job already. We're thrilled. So
Great.
yep.
Well, glad things are opening up,
Yep.
and hope you get back to normal and roll right through to Christmas, and we'll see where things go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were lucky enough to receive COVID grant. Bill
Yep.
Thompson, bless his heart, he's such an active board member, and he did apply and we received, and that did help a lot because we had activities planned like everybody. We're no different than anyone else,
Yep.
and did not receive any income. So it just makes things a little tighter, but that's
Yeah, because
it is with everyone.
The expenses stayed there, the heat, the
Oh,
hydro, the water.
Believe me.
Yeah.
They didn't go away, basically, right? So
Yes.
it was good to get some help that way for the
No
museum.
worries. Great.
Yeah.
And
Well-
we're hoping to have Kate working as much as possible in the future.
Great. Well, maybe in the fall when it gets closer to the Christmas programming and that, and
Sure.
we'll have you back in and
Wonderful.
catch up
Wonderful.
then, and we'll see how your summer went.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Well,
Appreciate-
we appreciate the opportunity, Mike, to
No
get a
trouble
little
at
bit
all.
of
Talk
the
a
word
little
out
bit
there.
about it.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So-
thanks very much
okay.
for your time.
We find
Thank
it
you.
we find it easy to talk about, basically.
Yeah.
It's a whole separate language all into
Yeah.
itself.
There you go.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you,
thanks,
Mike.
Mike.
All right. Thanks for everybody. We'll see you next week.